It exposed us, but it didn't take away our salvation.
At Rusty Bethel Drive, I'm Paiswell Forbes. This is ZNS.
Welcome to What's Trending, the show keeping you in the know with all that's happening in lifestyle and entertainment. I'm your host, Stacey Campbell Marshall. Dunedin Airport in New Zealand has sparked debate around the world with its new sign imposing a 3-minute limit on hugs in its drop-off zone, adding that for fonder farewells, please use the car park. Some Facebook commentators are outraged at a curfew on cuddles, while others marvel at an airport still having a free drop-off area given the rise in fees and fines. The airport CEO argues that moving customers along quickly allows more people to get more hugs. Italian parents who have made the often difficult and expensive decision to have children through surrogacy abroad have been thrown into a state of fear after a sudden shift in the country's already strict rules on raising those children in Italy. The country's legislation on surrogacy, which has been illegal since 2004, has now criminalized surrogacy tourism in the United States and Canada, subjecting any intended parent who breaks the law to a fine up to $1 million and jail term of up to 2 years. And striking images from the Sahara Desert show large lakes etched into rolling sand dunes after one of the most arid, barren places in the world was hit with its first floods in decades. The Sahara does experience rain, but it's quite rare in late summer. In recent days, intense rain fell in parts of the desert, recording close to 3 inches of rain. It has been 30 to 50 years since that amount fell in the area. As the rain flowed over the desert terrain, it created a new water landscape amid the palm trees. We have a jam-packed show today. Hear from a leading makeup artist about her new cosmetic brand. We have the communications chair in studio to talk about National Public Service Week. Let's hear from Leah about food for thought, and the Bahama Beauty is here to tell us what's been buzzing this past week. This and more on the other side of the break.
Conference held for the upcoming 6th Caribbean Baseball Cup, Chief Executive Officer of the local organizing committee, Theodore Sweeting, expressed its importance for the country's global rankings in the world of baseball.
I'll say this is the moments we all die for, to speak about a sport that we love dearly, that we've given our heart, time, and energy to. So first of all, I'll welcome you all to this announcement for the 6th Caribbean Baseball Cup. As you all can see, this is an exciting time for baseball. In respect of the goal that we came in the administration 4 years ago, our goal was onefold. We have to raise the ranking of our country. Many times, many of you see at the World Baseball Classic, all of our ball players represent who? Great Britain. This is the only one way we can change that. We have to raise the ranking of the country. World Baseball Softball Confederation will not give this country any consideration because we do not play at the highest level. This is the continuation of 2022, moving into 2024, hosting the 6th Caribbean Cup. The goal of our country is to have a strong showing and a strong finish in this cup because the next classic, our preliminary rounds, begin in 2025. And we want our ball players to represent the 242. We have some strong competition. You've announced the powerhouses in the region. The Caribbean, you got Cuba. But I always just tell anyone, you got to play me between the two white lines.
For more tourism updates, visit Tourism Today or Bahamas.com. I am Michael Miller, and this is Tourism Today.
Creating a personal makeup line can be considered a multifaceted process requiring careful planning and creativity in both the business and beauty industries. Bahamian Lisa Wallace Bethel is promoting her own makeup line on the Bahamian market. Welcome to the show, Lisa.
Thank you for having me.
I'm so glad you're here. So listen, your brand is called Iconic. Tell me about this brand and tell me like how the idea even came to be.
Okay, so my name is Lisa again, and Icon Cosmetics came about over, I would say, 8 years ago. It started after I started my own makeup journey in the industry. So I've been doing makeup about 13 years, and then after deciding that I did not want to, you know, have a 9-to-5, I wanted to always be flexible. I just decided that my talent was art, so I always loved the beauty industry with, you know, making women feel beautiful. I always loved doing my makeup, so it just became a natural talent.
So you jumped in with both feet. So, you know, in talking with you off camera, it's not like you had another job and you're working, like doing makeup at night. You literally said, okay, God, I'm gonna jump, you're gonna need to send this net.
Yes.
And you just dove
in.
On faith.
I was an assistant for a dermatologist, and I was her facial tech. And after that, she pushed me into doing the skincare and all of that. So it just was easy to put me into doing makeup for persons. Yeah.
So how did you create the products? Like what made you decide, you know, let's do a foundation, let's do a makeup removal, you know, how did you like bring all of that together?
Well, I did a lot of research, wanting to start a Bahamian brand because we only had international brands, and that was always something that was, you know, always taxing. Prices was really high when I started, and I always felt that if I had my own brand, I would definitely, you know, change the market a little bit over in Nassau, and just try to create something more affordable where persons would not have to order online. So that's what I did.
And how has the feedback been with the local audience? You know, because you're looking at different age groups, and it's always nice, of course, to have brands that target our skin tones specifically.
Yes.
So how has the feedback been?
The feedback has been amazing. It's overwhelming, to be honest. My products never is on the shelf. Oh. It's always sold out. Always something I always have to keep busy, reordering and all of that to keep it going. It's been an amazing journey so far.
Well, that's actually a good problem to have, that it's flying off the shelves. So tell me also, too, about competition, because you'll hear people say that, I mean, there's so many makeup artists in Nassau, there's only but so many faces, but what do you have to say to that?
I honestly never look at competition as something that really deter me from anything I do, because I only try to be better than I was yesterday. So it's like I've taught so many different makeup artists in my same field, you know, help persons to build a brand as well as mine. So I've always been an helpful person, you know, just to not always look at myself as, you know, it's only me, it's only me. So it never really feels like a competition. It's just helping people to be great. Yeah.
And so tell me, too, how do you stay on top of, you know, trends? Because I know in makeup, you know, there are always some kind of trend that's happening. Yeah. And even though you have your own brand, how do you stay on top of the trends?
Well, of course, it's a lot of, you know, online courses you could take. You could go to conferences. I just try to keep up, you know, TikTok, all the latest, you know, trends that pop up there, Instagram. So it's always other national people that I follow, you know, keep up with whatever they're doing just to try to bring it and keep it in Nassau and wherever I could expand that.
Hey there, Halloween lovers. Are you ready for some spine-chilling savings? This October, we're brewing up something special just for you. Join us for What's Trending Spooktacular Deals with Shop Smart. Tune in on Wednesday, October 16th and October 23rd as we unveil frightfully fantastic deals that will make your Halloween celebrations unforgettable. Mark your calendars. You won't want to miss these wickedly good good bargains. So grab your broomsticks and get ready to tune in. Let's make this Halloween the most thrilling one yet with Shop Smart. So see you soon, if you dare.
Got termites and need to get rid of them fast, trust Rentokil Initial. With over 60 years experience in the Bahamas, the global brand, training, and expertise can't be beat. Only Rentokil Initial gives you a 3-year warranty and payment plan options on termite fumigation. No one can match the range of treatments we offer, such as fumigation, pre-construction treatments, termite monitoring, and more. No matter where you are in the Bahamas, we will come to you. When it comes to complete termite eradication, there's only one name, Rentokil Initial.
Welcome back. We're here with Lisa Wallace of Icon Cosmetics. And Lisa, tell us about some of the products that you have, because you have the full range of everything. And I'm just learning about makeup and dabbling, so tell me all about it.
Okay, so what we're known for is basically our lipsticks.
Okay.
They are like a very top seller, so these would be our glosses. They're very pigmented. They last all day. They don't, come off easily.
Now, which one are you wearing? Because I love that.
I'm wearing Melanin and Make Me Famous.
I love, love, love that.
Yes. And then we have natural shadow palettes for the everyday woman, persons who do not like, a lot of color on the eyes, more of a natural look, and with a shimmer to give you like a little gloss.
And when you were creating this, you thought about the, woman of color.
Yeah.
Because these colors are very beautiful.
And women who like minimal makeup.
Okay.
Not a lot. Just,
because every day doesn't have to be the hard beat,
No, it doesn't have to be. And these are mascaras.
Ooh.
So we love the packaging.
That is pretty.
Very eye-catching.
Yes.
Yes.
Love that.
And then we have over here.
Now wait, you also sell brushes? Are these yours?
Yes.
Oh my
so
goodness.
We have basically everything that you can use to create an everyday face. We supply to everyone.
Love that.
So we also have foundations for every shade, persons, face powders, setting powders, blushes, primers to protect your skin before you do your makeup. So
literally the full range of makeup products.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go over here to our beautiful model. What's our model name?
Tasia.
Tasia. And this is what you call a natural face, like an everyday face. And what are we going to add to this
We are going to just add the lipstick because everybody loves our combos.
All right.
So it's an ombre combo that we're going to do.
And is that one of the latest looks, an ombre combo?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, so we're going to apply that today.
Okay.
So first we're going to use our top favorite, which is Melanin. So it's a nice brown shade.
We love that. And they bring it around the outer lip. So this kind of stands in the place of a lip liner, a traditional lip liner?
Correct.
Okay. With this ombre look. Ooh, that's nice and deep and rich. Do you offer foundation and shade matching for those that need it?
Yes, we do. We do that every day.
Okay.
It's no charge. You just come and we just find the shades that match your complexion.
Because that's so important. Women can't be out here with the wrong color makeup. We know that, yeah. That's not a good look.
And we also have formulas now that you can come in and we can give you a whole formula with foundations, powders, lipstick, anything that matches you in your complexion so you don't be confused.
So while you're putting that on, tell us how people can find you. Where do they find you?
Okay, so we are located in the Mackey Street Plaza across from Commonwealth Bank, right next to Mimi's clothing store. And it's in the same plaza as Doctor's Hospital, their clinic.
Okay, good. And your social media?
The social media would be Icon Cosmetics, or you could find me Lisa Wallace, MUA, on Instagram.
Oh my goodness, that lip is absolutely beautiful. So this is the ombre look.
Right, that is the ombre. So you put any darker shade with a lighter shade, any tones. If it's pink, burgundy, you just mix your shades together.
Okay.
And it just gives you an ombre.
Well, congratulations on this line. Thank you for coming to show us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, and What's Trending comes back after the break.
JBI. Thank you for providing quality products for the Bahamian table for over 30 years. I really love all your products, but my favorite is the kidney beans with coconut milk. I use this with my peas and rice. I use it in my vegetable soup. I use this in my pea soup and dumpling. I love it. It has a wonderful flavor. So, on your 30th anniversary, I just want to wish you all the best and make millions.
I absolutely love the products that you guys have. My favorite has to be the coconut water because it tastes just like coconut water at home.
Try JBI. Happy 30th anniversary, JBI.
Keep doing what you're doing, and I hope you have another 30 years.
Thank you, Bahamas.
Public Service Week is observed annually to celebrate the contributions of public servants and raise the awareness of the public service to national development. Events begin this Friday and continue through November 3rd. In studio with us is Communications Chair for the National Public Service Week, Kendany Campbell-Moss, and Aileen Spencer, the Chairman of the Fun Run Walk and Domino Committee. Welcome, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here. So tell me all about Public Service Week and why it's so significant. And the theme is United in Excellence, Committed to Service.
Absolutely. It's under the direction of the Honorable Pia Glover-Roll. And I think for us, National Public Service Week is an amalgamation of everything that public servants do. We are responsible for the length and the breadth of what happens in our country, whether it's New Providence or the Family of Islands. And so we want to make sure that everybody feels the spirit of camaraderie, of love, because we work together for one common goal, and that's to make sure that the Commonwealth of the Bahamas and everyone that's in it is adjudicated, is make sure that they feel included and inclusive.
Okay, so what messages and themes will be highlighted during the year? And this is during the week. And this is not just for Nassau, this is all of the Bahamas?
This is New Providence and the entire Northern Services. This is New Providence and the 700 islands and keys, because public service just doesn't happen in New Providence proper. It's Eleuthera, it's Cat Island, it's Exuma, it's the Family of Islands. We could not have the Family of Islands and not have New Providence as well. It's inclusive. We make sure that everybody feels the love, everybody has an opportunity to speak to their specific discipline, and that's what Public Service Week is really about. It's supposed to make everybody feel inclusive and incorporated and share the love and the camaraderie of actually working in this field, because of course this is dedicated to service.
So tell me about some of the exciting events that you have planned over the week.
We have a plethora of events, right? So we have the Golden Oldies. We've had the Family Feud, which was a resounding success. Then we've had that already for the week. And then the second portion is going to be on the 31st of this month. We have a Fun Run Walk. Aileen is here to speak to us about that.
Yes, Ms. Spencer, tell us about the Fun Run Walk.
Well, the Fun Run Walk is expected to be exciting as always, but this year we have a lot of uniform branches that are incorporated along with the disabled. And we end the afternoon with a domino tournament, because most persons we know engage in that type of activity. And so whilst the softball tournament is going on, we'll have a domino tournament to cater to everybody. So we're looking not only for public servants to come and enjoy the day, but also persons from the outside, because we want to be united as our themes depicts. And so we want to incorporate all persons in the Bahamas to come and be a part of our event. And so we'll also like to highlight our TikTok that passed recently, and the minister graciously allowed us to incorporate 3 new events, which was the Golden Notice like Campbell spoke about, the TikTok, and also something new we brought was the Family Feud, which was awesome last week, Thursday night. So I just want to invite all public servants to come out, be a part, and we're looking forward to your attendance.
We also have the church service, and then we have the awards ceremony. This is where we come together to celebrate whoever is going to win for that particular honoree. And we have the events that are planned so that people can come out, they can enjoy themselves, they can see other persons from different ministries. They may see somebody from Works, they may see somebody from ZNS, they may see someone from agriculture. It's all to make us be able to come together to express ourselves.
So how can us regular citizens get involved and be a part of this week?
You can come on out. Of course, Family Feud again is on the 31st. The church service is going to happen. We have the Golden Oldies Night this week, Friday. So everybody come out and wear your bell bottoms and your afros. Come out and have a good time. The Fun Run Walk and the Domino Tournament is happening. So we have our Facebook pages. We also have TikTok, and we are there. We're very, very present. And then there are numerous billboards around the island so that you can see exactly what's happening. We are going to be in the newspaper. We're on another show on your station, Spencer and Listen, and then we have something else that's going to happen throughout the week, and then of course we have the float parade, so you're able to come in and join for that as well.
So a lot of activities. So listen, for people who want to get, citizens who want to get involved in the public service, what resources are out there for them?
Well, of course, we also have the Careers Fair. Now, the Career Fair takes place on 2 specific days, and that gives you an opportunity to see what's out there in the way of employment, or what type of educational skills that you may need in order to obtain employment in the public service.
Okay, well, ladies, thank you so much for being here. We do appreciate it. Sounds very, very exciting, and I hope to see many of you out to the events to support the public service. The Bahamian market remains ripe for key food productions and manufacturing. Today, we zero in on a popular food staple, attracting buyers from vast markets around the world.
Hey there, welcome to Food for Thought, your go-to for the freshest updates straight from the Ministry of Agriculture and Marine Resources. I'm Leah Cooper, and I'm so excited you're here with us today. Let's dive into what's happening. Now, crawfish season kicked off this past August, and officials at the Department of Marine Resources say that this has been one of the best seasons on record.
By all reports, the lobster season is going extremely well. And that bodes well for the industry. It shows that conservation methods are working, that persons are abiding by the laws, especially foreign poaching from the south, and persons abiding with the closed season and size limits. Once we do all of those things, that will really help the industry to strive and be sustainable. That's what we're always after. I mean, in any one year, you might be able to go out there and catch 8 million or 10 million pounds of lobster. That sounds wonderful, but that wouldn't be sustainable. But right now, I think we're getting the amounts that can be sustainable, and everyone can be happy as they seem now. But there'll always be problems that you have to solve. But right now, I think we're in a good place in terms of the lobster fishery.
That's Senior Fisheries Officer Dr. Lester Gittens, who says that a key part to sustainability is the access to foreign markets.
I mean, the Bahamian spiny lobster, what we call crawfish, that is a top-notch, high-quality product, and has received extreme market penetration globally. For example, we have Marine Stewardship Council certification of that fishery, signifying that the lobster stocks are doing well, the environmental impacts are very minimal, and in addition, that governance is right where it needs to be. So that's a major international certification that the Bahamas, as a developing country, has. Very few developing countries attain that level of certification.
Now, for those who may not understand, Dr. Gittens touches on the economic impact of this prestigious certification.
MSC certification has a major impact on the Bahamas in that it allows us access to major markets that more and more are increasingly insisting on some sort of certification or sustainability. They realize that for them to continue to access these lobsters, we have to have sustainable practices here. So they create pressure in lands far away where they influence what we do here. But at the end of the day, it's a win-win situation in that those Marine Stewardship Council standards, they are consistent with sustainability standards. So I mean, there's many reasons to pursue MSC certification and try to retain it.
That said, he wants to reiterate the importance of respecting the fisheries laws when it comes to the close season.
So a closed season is very important when you consider what it is you're trying to achieve with a closed season. Closed seasons are meant to allow more reproduction to take place. Generally, they'll be at the time when there's a peak of spawning. And so at the end of the day, there's a lot of things that reduce the amount of stocks we have. There's foreign poaching sometimes, even regular commercial fishing by persons abiding by the law. All those reduce the stocks we have. But reproduction is the way in which the stocks are built up. And so that's why we need a closed season. These resources are not, they're able to be depleted at the end of the day. We have evidence right in the Bahamas that can occur and many examples around the world. So the closed season counteracts that. Similarly, size limits do as well. Generally, a size limit will be set around the size at which just half of any particular species would be mature. So we might think that all are mature at the size limit for the spiny lobster, but it's really and truly just around half. So anytime someone undermines a closed season, undermines the size limits, it's actually very counterproductive.
And that's a wrap for this bite-sized edition of Food for Thought. Stay tuned for more updates on what's growing, what's catching, and what's making waves in agriculture and marine resources. Until next time, keep your plate full with fresh ideas.
Today is Monday, and we have the Bahama Beauty in studio to give us the rundown of what happened on social media this past week.
I'm the Bahama Beauty, and here's what's the buzz for this week. It's been an incredible weekend for Bahamians in major sports, but what a year for Jonquel Jones. The WNBA superstar continues to collect titles like Infinity Stones. Her latest additions, WNBA champion and finals MVP. Last night, Jones propelled the New York Liberty to a 3-2 series win over the Minnesota Lynx, securing the franchise's first WNBA championship.
Y'all know my story. Y'all know how many times I've been denied it, but it was delayed. That's all it was, and I'm so happy to do it here.
Jazz Chisholm following closely behind Jones as he and the New York Yankees punched their ticket to the World Series on Saturday. Chisholm becomes the first Bahamian in the World Series since Ed Umbrister in 1975 and 76.
Jazz, you walked into this clubhouse with that trophy and said, I can't believe this. How much fun are you having right now?
I'm having the best of fun in here, man. These guys are amazing. They're electric. They're family. I can't help it, man. I can't stop smiling.
Jazz and the Yankees will now face Shohei Ohtani and his Los Angeles Dodgers on Friday, October 25th, in hopes of becoming the World Series champions. Will there be a joint championship parade in New York? Maybe. But I definitely could use that national holiday. Big Lo making a big splash on social media this week, but not in the way you may think. The Memphis native released her debut album entitled Glorious on October 11th, with a few features from some of our chart-topping favorites like Sexy Red, Lotto, and Megan Thee Stallion. However, one unexpected collaboration made the most noise. Rain Down on Me, featuring a collection of top gospel acts such as Kirk Franklin and Maverick City, ruffled the feathers on a few church hats, namely podcaster Amani Talks.
There are some gospel artists. I think it's Kirk Franklin, Chandler Moore on Glorilla's album. People are justifying it with, you never know how God can use that situation.
However, Amani doubled down on her message.
I see a lot of online discourse about me right now because people don't like the fact that I'm talking about God now, but I used to be a bottle girl. But let me clear up the confusion. That's the whole premise of Christianity, boo.
From paradise to paradise, Bahamas Air invites you to embark on a seamless island journey from the sun-kissed coast of Nassau, the Bahamas, to the rhythmic shores of Montego Bay, Jamaica. Soar high above a turquoise tapestry on the most trusted airline in the Caribbean. Our inaugural flight takes wing on November 17th, 2024. Don't delay. Book your idyllic escape today.
The Ministry of Education and Technical and Vocational Training continues an initiative to focus on literacy and numeracy.
We will implement more deliberate strategies for critical thinking and screen and place appropriately those children with suspected special needs. The preschool unit is being restructured for stronger quality assurance. In primary schools, a program successfully piloted last year to promote literacy, critical thinking, and awareness in STEM subjects will be introduced to all primary schools. Academic success coaches will be posted on 15 campuses at primary and secondary levels to give support to children identified as needing support and to liaise with their teachers and parents. These coaches will, with the use of established programs, bring intensive focus on literacy and numeracy. They will track the